Hi all. I appreciate the opportunity to guide you through a pressing issue in today's digital age. We're about to embark on a captivating journey into the realm of network attacks. By the end, you'll have a firmer grasp on the digital specters that loom in the shadows and the tools we use to dispel them. Our topic today, network attacks, isn't just about code or computers, it's a narrative of a perpetual battle between attackers and defenders. In the coming minutes, we'll peel back the layers, shedding light on the methods, motivations, and measures linked to these attacks. Introduction: the digital landscape is vast, complex, and ever-changing. Every advancement, every innovation is twinned with new vulnerabilities and threats. As more of our life gets entwined with digital threads, ensuring these threads are strong and secure becomes paramount. And the first step towards this security is understanding the breadth and depth of the risks that exist. DOS/DDoS attacks. In our digital world, think of websites as marketplaces, bustling with activity. Every visitor is like a customer entering a store. Now, imagine a coordinated horde rushing a single store, overwhelming the staff, blocking regular customers from entering, and grinding everything to a halt. DOS and DDoS attacks emulate this scenario in the digital realm. While a DOS is like a single determined protester blocking the store's entrance, DDoS is an orchestrated mob taking over the entire marketplace. Working of DOS/DDoS. So, what's the machinery behind this digital chaos? Attackers target systems, servers, or networks, flooding them with superfluous requests to the point they can't process genuine ones. Picture it as you trying to have a serene conversation over a cup of coffee, and suddenly, a crowd surrounds you, each shouting a different message, making your original conversation impossible. In a DDoS attack, this noisy crowd is often composed of a botnet, a group of hacked devices directed to send traffic to a particular target. DOS/DDoS example: history has its lessons, and the world of cybersecurity is no exception. Cast your minds back to October 2016. The Dyn cyber attack wasn't just a simple disturbance, it was a wake-up call. Critical online platforms like Twitter, Reddit, and Netflix went offline, not due to direct attacks on these platforms, but because Dyn, their domain name system provider, was flooded with traffic from countless connected devices, a classic DDoS. These devices, from DVRs to CCTV cameras, were infected and controlled by the Mirai botnet, directing a tidal wave of requests. It underscored a reality: in a connected world, everything, even your smart fridge, can be weaponized. Moving on, we have man-in-the-middle attacks. Picture a private conversation where a third person secretly listens and sometimes even intervenes. Man-in-the-middle attacks sneak between two communicating entities, listening, and sometimes altering their digital dialogue. Working of man-in-the-middle. In more technical terms, man-in-the-middle attackers covertly intercept and potentially modify the communication between two parties. Whether it's through unsecured Wi-Fi networks, compromised routers, or malicious software, the intruder slips in, much like a spy intercepting secret communiques. Man-in-the-middle example: recall the unsettling revelation of the crack vulnerability in 2017? This flaw allowed attackers to eavesdrop on Wi-Fi traffic between computers and wireless access points. Personal chats, confidential documents, even financial transactions became transparent to the lurking eyes. This incident underscored the critical nature of digital vigilance. ARP spoofing. DNS poisoning. Digital deception comes in various shades, and two of its most insidious forms are ARP spoofing and DNS poisoning. Think of the internet as a massive postal system. You send out a letter, expecting it to reach a friend. But what if someone manipulates the address labels, making your letter reach someone else? ARP spoofing and DNS poisoning are akin to these deceptive label switchers, rerouting your digital communications without your knowledge. Working of ARP DNS attacks. How do these redirection tricks come to life? In ARP spoofing, attackers send fake address resolution protocol messages onto a local network. It's similar to someone tricking the local postman by changing house numbers temporarily. For DNS poisoning, the deceit is at a grander scale. The domain name system, which converts user-friendly domain names into IP addresses, is tampered with. It's as if someone swapped out the central sorting system of our postal service, making letters meant for one city head to another. You may think you're visiting a trustworthy website, but you're led to a fraudulent replica, all set up to deceive. ARP DNS example. Names like Operation Aurora might sound like something out of a spy thriller, but the reality was even more intriguing and unsettling. Back in 2010, a series of cyber espionage attacks targeted multiple high-profile entities. But instead of a direct assault, the attackers used DNS poisoning as part of their strategy. They subtly modified the Internet's address book, leading users away from genuine websites to malevolent destinations. The scale and sophistication of this operation illuminated a stark truth: no entity, no matter how vast or secure, is immune to the guile of determined attackers. As we've traversed today, the digital ocean has both calm waters and treacherous storms. But with knowledge as our compass and vigilance as our anchor, we can navigate safely. Beyond just defense, it's about proactive protection and fostering a culture of security awareness. I deeply appreciate your attention and engagement today. In this vast digital expanse, let's be the guiding lights for one another, ensuring a safer, secure cyber world. Your thoughts, questions, and insights are eagerly anticipated. Thank you.